aya wado foriso no musmeda tosu eduasa wa fimpinuni edioni ensia mo bibia aha ma wakwaba edeba Cstv news 24 eso imre na so nsema etwegu omaimu obi man so nande ya boabo no ayede ebesomo na nsem no yenhwe de ebedimu akotene ankasa Ghana Mampeni John Dramani Mahama ashe ebo ese waka jumedia chese esi wanan so no obehwe na wetimi ewie se ne be ya afeso a eben eye epono ya ebe no eba epo ano no eso eto betimi ekanafe yede ni ebetimi akwa akochiremu ewo kaswa na eye ababa wa bia chese onye encheye mekase die enam operation na wose mpenifo eye manu no ama chesa baba wano so etini atwana nanum ewa esiedo na face for local government in telephone and day wama eye MMDC sin telephone se wama obusumi baako ense bibosa etwa eye omai anase nkran hasen nyinanu awase otimi hwe na wayi efri ho na yemebo remu ewa Uganda mine mu mpanifo achiremu edia adese omutimi achire nkrofobia ebana na kwan so de omudimo akotene pawe ene nsemande ya boabo no yede eba besomo nimako we no mo so yasinde wiye yede kase so ede ebesomo Sarah's Dream Jewelries Answer Block Machinery and Block Manufacturing KS for Famous Co Limited NAP Apartment Hotel and afin so Crystal Direct Pet Shop amono mo so yasinde wiye yede kase so ede ebesomo koya be fidetin tan so a obenya yen ewo ho ediam de so mame ama bafwa mayenda yonsima yeba yede nchirman kasa besomo Yada si yebashayen sabno asiyedini egwa kuchemu ewo kaswa na ababeto edwase ababa wabia chisono menya vishane ediasa edie yede frena ye opoku Abigail emeka say edie waye nyame edia na impenifo echiremu anasa amanobo echiremu a odineni chiremu ewo health ye kaswa mother and child hospital achese okopiemu hon na nke wo se impenifo no nurses for na doctors for no etimi ehwe na otimi ewo efa no ho efa ne ba na mmom ne kamya koyeso kodu wono na chese empa inni hwa ewo se operation so etimi ekoso na impedofo chime anke wo se etimi eye ni CS na empa inni hwa ntino ababa wa no eda hwa wa na chese ndey waye nyame ede ne sister a ode ni coach amansa ehu be kire nsemu ese the way I who no ban na sim be say or say so ni basa ntesa na akwala no ahwa na yenyan because so na ebo akwala no ho ban na no aso na eba no nti yekona so mkaso mbe CS kra na maye pupu yeti ti mekwa na meka kire ne say o say no maka na mo si say CS na mebwa ye kra yenye manu ensu na o say recovery ayema impa bi any recovery theater recovery tie surgery kana onya bibia da recovery okwa na okwe no so no hu ntino e man the time obe yako be 2 before 3 am kusia na pa ya manedru ya manehwe enu ya so da ho ma friend o ma ba wonchen obi anda am nchen o ma ma bibi da bi o ma kadan da bi vitals mpo nkai so mo checking minim se me na me hu bia anu so da wasa mun ka hwe o pre ka so munye ni CS nyina o mefi na me do ebeko waka na jumedia esi wo nan eso ewo ebibre atoye afem ese wo hwe ese eyesi defense afeso obetimi etwa afa empoano se ne be ya sai apoaso chene ebo a enyire enkofa mafo meka say de Ghana mampani John Dramani Mahama de ato edra ese enche ade zempeni be yes ade no se na be ya abeboa machese apos Apple asoche no se ba eno so enkofa oye ne bia so entimi emba na osanso ede etu edwa ese enche wona wo from antem so obenya wode.
All this area is part of a project area that is called WACA, and it's a World Bank project. We already have done some work ourselves. Earlier, when I was president, we did that protocol sea defense, all that area. Before that, Rawlings government had done the Kita sea defense, and then we also started the Blekusu 1, and then Blekusu 2 is currently ongoing. The rest of the coast is supposed to be covered by the World Bank $150 million WACA project. And that includes this area all the way to Ketu south and parts of Agnoga. And so as the minister told you, there's going to be sea defense, and there are also going to be groins built into the sea to break the currents, the strong waves, so that it will come back to the coast in a very gentle manner. There will also be planting of coconut trees on the beaches in order to stabilize the soil. They would also help with planting of mangroves in the estuary to defend the land against the sea's encroachment.
Na titinini ede ema NDC amanyoko na ye Johnson esiedu enketia nonde wakasa wo chrebu esa eba impuntunjuma NDC amanyoko ne da wakuma sopa eye titru inde eye ECG ho insem kaya akwakwa ye bibie ho no mbenufo ebo wo homoden pa esa obeye bibia na chese bibia so etimi atoto na kwem.
For 8 years they couldn't proceed. The dollar was still running. Mahama used less than 8 months to control the devaluation of our currency. FPP chose to appoint 125 ministers, plus 3,000 presidential staffers, advisors, and so on. Mahama said this amounts to waste of our resources, and that the work the 125 ministers are doing, I can use 60 ministers to do that same work and do it better.
Na aswaya wohwe eye ahenie esom ehon senkaye nende wode atu edwa ese woma MMDC eye means nimpenifo ese ebobos ahodo a ewo etwa ehia eye nkran popone mantema eno emfamra kwan so no wohwe woma won eye 1 week eye bosome ba ko se wohwe na ontimi enyi saf bebos no emfa efro na osafo kasaye osafo abedi etwa wohwe other means nino ano eye reta na odolo soa ano chere insemu ese.
The place is so cluttered and it does not speak well of us as a nation, as a ministry, as districts. And so we've engaged the MMDCs and they've assured us that they are going to declutter the entire space. Because when you come to this particular area, it's between Lada, Dekutopong and Ayawaso West. And our officers are here, the planning officers are here. And so I believe the planning officers are also seeing what we are seeing. And I want to say a big thank you to His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, who has mandated us to look at this space. We'll come back in a week, especially to the areas that we visited. And then from there we'll do the Dansoman areas as we saw in the pictures.
Na mami ekasawie ye na for penny edema Advertising Association of Ghana AAG Isaac Kujo nende wakasa uchebu ese sheye chese penny for ede abano ebeboa pa ma chese mebonsa hodwa etwehia ewo enkran poponi mantem no no so betimi aboa ma chese ahyenkafo nso ehun betimi ahenhan wo.
For us at AAG, we support fully what the minister is doing. It is long overdue actually. We have been looking for that kind of political will for any government to be able to take the bull by the horn to sanitize the environment. I mean, our sky space is a mess. We've been to 37, we've been to Joru, we are now here at Akamo. This place is a mess. And we even watched a video of the Aglutinanet South and Central, and that is even messier. So what we are asking, our members would normally comply with these things. Unfortunately, this is an industry of survival and livelihood for many people. So it is not just our members who are into this business. Of course, the big ones are the BDPs, the PGs, and our members. The Alliance Media and Global Outdoor, they are our members. But there are others that have entered into the fray that are not being regulated or are not involved in self-regulation. And so we want this to be done, demolition should be done, so that we sanitize the environment, and then there will be proper regulation. And we thank the government for taking this step, and we are fully part of this. In fact, I sit on the board, the committee, and I'm believing that by the time we cross over to next year, this whole place will be sanitized, and we'll have a good, beautiful sky space. So if
that's why I share area pronto breakers here Cstv so na adishia wo doma agogo ene emu importem nende wode atu edwase obepie mu sabia yewa network a wode edi juma se wo befre wo wodofo anase wonyonko no ho akoye dempa ede amomu ne sane nti wode atu impenefu enim sadaroma wonko wo ho emwa.
In that times, so Usunia say Munana Nasa article, but I say Usunia say Yana, a Tikakarana, na Fede, a Bakakara. A network new problem of home pants and car, it's Nina and you for Kevitz Mabuay.
Ubia Pese Oko, Ubia and Pese Obetradia. At least light were hunted a network year had ya. Nkebeka say Bibia, Nkebefan, and a network in Yenti. At so opese we send the idea kura ma obi age se bia ofro ka akokasa pen na wa akoye teacher recruitment se mi ba yi se wa fill forms na wi a wo send na kura no ebetimi atwa ne ho saa media me ye ma mentimi anye e ba na jo ade chie ana papa me ye o mo se ayema nti network se me de ye shraban ni se obetumi aboa ya nka ya ni beje ala bibia digitalization network ni ha aban kra adwuma wo yero mpuntu ni hunu de bibia ntumi nkoso na kra de bia mam na network nti youth na wo ha sel bebre kra na adwuma nye efise wo be connect no a wo ntumi download mpunu no na ya afa ni pani nyina wie nti ama youth na mo na stranded nti esra network de ehia pa.
The biggest challenge ba ko a ye wo network ni ye challenge we say abana shase a ye defect omo pools na mo si no mantem no nyame adom doma wasi enso wa ma ye mako nan ye we 99 communities and wa ha say out of 99 communities no betumi akase emu be se miensa pe ena okoho no ma obetumi anya network and say communication network na adi nkomo de aka ne bia no PN ho no ma network den e wo ho no mo
na ashenkafo wo omaimu amode eye uba boat yango edi juma omaimu nende wode atu edwa ese charges ahodo achese nde ekoso no so okotofa ngo kra na sika wo betwia no empo se wo ye wo sales nini na ewia na chese services ahodo se obeye ne ka ni ye obeto petrol na ade no na chese sa sika services nini na no ade se age edi efri wansana wode atu mpedifo enemi sa daroma wonhwe na wonye bibi emfanfan.
share Uber ne boats and Yango service fee amojea outrageous because over data obi request our fair riders no at the same time o share omo amefa car ne omodia o share sales omo yema car unyesa chese too much into ejuma na na ye bre na 90 no so yemu we ye dey 90 so fair no for too much into be ejuma ni na no kakra bi na obenya enti se mobeka ama Ministry of Transport akabia mai na ride hailing app no omati omo commission na omgie na service fee na too much nti am ebre pa ebi Uber 35%, boat 30%, as 33%, na go so be 25 to 30%. Too much. Ebre pa challenges they face be
as a omoma boys in a break too much. Your guys are willing to work. Young guys who are willing to work, putting themselves out like day and night working throughout. But I said because of service fees in it, you buy a Jumania, I was sending in a back cars and home back. I could see a car and any idea into ya. Yes, Roma, binding Bremen no Monshema, Yenian Naka Krabibian fine.
And it's the original same way, so now I'm going to tell you about you. They must have named their kitchen, so you're the ever so.
The manager of Crystal Jurek Pet Shop. Here, we have varieties of pet foods and accessories. When it comes to dog foods and cat foods, we have everything. We have the 25 kg pellets, the 20 kgs, the 10 kgs. We have Happy Home, High Performance, Dog Chew, Jack Pet Food, GC Puppy and Adults, High Retrieval, Happy Canine. When it comes to the leashes or the collars, we have everything, whether small, medium or large. We have their supplements, their vitamins, fish oils, medicated soaps, and their tablets. We also have the flea and tick sprays, their refreshers. And when it comes to their bowls, we have different types of bowls. Stainless or plastic bowls, medium, large. We have their traveling bags, their bathing tubs, their towels, and all their chains as well. We also do breeding of dogs and cats. Whether you are looking for poodles, puppies, any mixed breed, we have them. Foreign cats too are available. When it comes to their treats, we have the big bones, we have their biscuits, we have their snacks, we have our locations. One is located at East Legon American House, adjacent KB Clay, near Intifo Avenue Street. We also have a branch at Blue Lagoon, Sacramento, opposite the Ghana Poultry Farmers Association, General Anchor Street. You can contact us on 0243 03 2066 or 020 473 8175. At Crystal Jurek, we will always want your pets to smile.
Maya Zamo Vivia Aqua Babio, that's why I share area pranto breakers here. I will see Cstv. So, I'm just so I am a bafwade so a dreadie more and sem and chair. ana chese osofo wo hwe yen sase ni emu na radio inse eso akasa ye no wo chire mu ese Adamus Resources Limited dwumeki achese omo no eba efumegudi a omo di mu akotene pan ewo inzimaman mu na nu ana chese osofo yi echirebo ese tumikrata na yede ema wo se won fan ndi dwuma no ade se yaje ede efre won sa na ne ya meka se inzima na nanum atrankungwa enso ababe kasa achirebo ese Adamus Resources impedifo no ade se omo de eson ato wo dwumedi a wodi ewo inzima achese omuntimi kra emba asase ne so empo se wo ba be ye bibi ewo ho
Sasa John Dramani Mahama Ejan Nando no wama yati asempa the Yanasa were saying the news were saying what Adamus for one last you're supporting 101%. You're supporting 101%. I'm meeting here, my hena, because I'm a Lambramani, na me Lambramani, you begin. Mr. Mutkasaman and Nanum, Mukasama Bahimanum, Mukasam is paying for Mukasama assassin, Mr. President Iron Edanasi. I am the Yara Ebukan, Adamus and Musa Abatayando, you're proper, then you see the Fiano, the Bogu San, your children, they got over them Smith and Nodo. And we found the Batan Cobra, I want to add the entrance to Elamble. Once you go to the Gun, you San. Nay, Apaya, Nay, Yamama, the Adamus, Yasasido, or your Musa, or Bakatay and the Emperor. You catch some President Mahama, they bet. Adamus, some of us son machines, of us son in your mouth, but Mabuna always given them the protect one. Where's my
Share 2026 conference anachese eyo omampenia bedi trade na jenopoko ajima ko PMO ewase anande wakasa wo trebo ese dwumedi achese wodi efa eye share ehunu awasa wodi nyima ekeka hone timi aboa ama eba edwedie mu ensel so a etimi akosotote wo oman.
On behalf of His Excellency the President of the country, John Dramani Mahama, I congratulate the Alliance on its 15th anniversary. Congratulations. Ladies and gentlemen, Share Parklands support millions of people across West Africa, the rest of the continent, together with households that depend on collection, processing, and trade. It is therefore a joy to welcome trade ministers from across the region. Your presence underscores the importance of cooperation among our sister nations. I'm told that there are about 21 African countries here. Is that true? And others also part of the global family interested in our beautiful products of the share. So welcome all of you. In Ghana alone, hundreds of thousands of women are engaged in share activities, particularly in the northern part of our country. Share trees are part of everyday life, providing food and income and contributing to exports. To fully benefit from this opportunity, we must move beyond exporting raw materials and focus on greater value addition. And by increasing local utilization and encouraging investment in processing, we create more jobs for women and young people while ensuring that a greater share of the value generated by this industry remains within our economies.
Free a jodiamo and some any atremo ewo obi my so Nasimo Peter with the Uganda omo sradom no kasamafo nende wade atu edwa wochirebo ese eya Uganda mpenifo etimi abomodenya atre ananafo bebro ahenu ni eduasa ba ko 231 wosusu se wode kwanbone na chese epie mu ewo Uganda mine mu a omofa kwete kwan so ede inada ejumedi bi a ekoso ewo Uganda mine mu na wochirebo ese wabra chese safo no wache won ewo Kampala no yebisa wo se omo passport kra omo ni bi ID card kra emu ni bi ne sane nti meka say de ayade safo no yetimi achewa nhwem mapanso ekoso na yabatwa ya sabno eso na United States ya US minor nende wade ababetu edwa ese fo magudie to a ekoso ewo Congo mine mu no wose sikabia wose yedi ehwemu na dwumedia ekoso na anase ekoso ewo Uganda mine Congo mine mu so no ebetimi akoso no ade se omo atwe omo sa edi efre hu na yebefro na yedeni atremo ewo agudie mo ensem na meka say dia asoye wo hwe agudie bo ensem nande wode ababetu edwa Eseushi International Limited ana chesende omo ye sponsor ede emajumedia ebabekoso African Athletics Championship na ebabekoso main busume ada ebetosu edumienu ekosi edu enson wafin pinuni eduonu ensiemu no amuna chese amoya gold sponsor ewasa dwumedie na ebekoso yabatwa yansam no eso osofo hwa agudie bo ensem ye Kofi Idi Adams nende wade atu edwa ese Blasters head coach Owura occurrence ade se wobota ya wode emano ene se wobetimi abono humode ya na wode akọ semi finals 2026 World Cup no
we've given the coach a good target to do better than maybe we have done at the 2010
World Cup.
Meaning said that was the target also that was in the contract for Coach Otoado. One, the team should be ranked in the top 5 in Africa by FIFA. We should qualify for AFCON, which we didn't. Did you say we should win? No, I think we should win.
Okay.
Which we didn't.
We should win AFCON.
Yes.
Can you put the unqualified right? Yes.
We should be ranked 5th within Africa by the FIFA rank.
Yes.
We are nowhere within the top 10 in Africa.
Yeah, that's
in the world. I think we are 74.
Yes.
In Africa, we are somewhere around 5th thereabout. We are to qualify for the one which we have qualified. Yeah. We are to do better than the semi-finals. So these are the things that we have stated. We mix some. We got one, and so if somebody is coming in to come and take, we expect sim from. Well, that's what we. Well, we should even be aiming to win, because any country that qualifies is also aiming to. Once you are doing better than 2010, you are going better. It means you are aiming to. So who doesn't want to win? Who goes for the World Cup and says, "BDM eko akwa kofam kekena masamba back"? No. So that's our ultimate aim.
Yedi eni ekwa kochiremu ewo enijedie mo ensem na ye papa ba kwa enche ye otona nanom ewo ensiedo ye ya usapon ebusiafo ede ababeto edwa eye senia eyiyo no ebesi akọ na wochiremu die ye me ne busumida jese betosu wotwe ekosi eye me ne busumida betosu edu.
Gospel musician yasapon from Mabusiana class no when say bosu ye di animu eye me bosu me be to so nwotwe ebesi ne hope ewo Asofia Town Park Masi Asofia Town Park ebesi ne hope ade achi a eye memenda 9th May abusia betlase ye de na tempem ewie ne papa ne kurabe a na wi adonko abusia betlase ni ara ya no machi sukasa ene na nyina akwa awie ya ne kwasi ara 10th May yɛrɛ kɔ ne naase asɔre ɛwɔ sokoban ampeyo New Jerusalem kumase wa yɛfiri wa adɔnko abusua baba bɛtena ase enti yɛsra adɔfoɔ nyinara Ghana man nyinara wiase nyinara sɛ mu ma mɛtra abusua ɛkɔ na abusua a wɔasuofu a akyi ne nya yɛde hyɛ yɛ asapɔn yɛde fo yɛ asapɔn yɛnya ne kwan asomdwie
na wopɛ dodo nyum tini ba kwa kyese ne nyum ebedent na ha ewo my Ghana ahado essay ya usiki a inde kyese nyankopon de nsa ato ne so a wayo abode afoforo akasa wo chirebu ese hip hop nyum ana kyese Kenya no ama kyese de ne ho ehye eye tampe anase bonsam tawa kyese odisi ne so a hip hop nti na kyese nyuma ense nan fata ana na oye.
Hip hop itself, that culture made me curious about weed smoking. Weed. I wanted to try weed because of hip hop. I'm one of the biggest hip hop fans.
Wow.
And I loved underground hip hop music, West Coast underground hip hop music. And they always talked about we smoke weed every day and all that. I'm a serious fan of them. So like I was curious about weed, because all the people I loved and followed, they talked about weed, so I was curious. So after senior high, I tried weed. But that in senior high, I started, but I started drinking from junior high, GSS. My time was GSS. I started drinking from GSS. The drinking wasn't from hip hop. The sexual immoral stuff wasn't from hip hop, but the weed was from hip hop. The carelessness on my mom's part played a role, and some carelessness on my brother's part also played a role. But they are humans. Probably they thought it was normal. Just as we today, we might think some things are normal in our lives, but it may not be normal. So my mom used to send me to buy alcohol, indeed true. And Now my mom loved fufu a lot, and before he eat the fufu, he sends me to go and buy the alcohol, with a bottle, like a used up medicine bottle, Then yes, so I'll go and buy. And gin, my mom loved gin a lot, And it got to a time I wanted to taste. I got curious to know how it tasted like. So if it was 3 shots or 3, I'll take like one off the bottle, and then that's how I started drinking with gin.
Aloti ya usikini no ya wejina nsenwe so na kase ya boabo nini nano ya de asi ewa hanyoku we no so ya se nevi ya de kase so de ebe so mo Savage Dreams Amsa Block Machinery and Block Manufacturing KS Performance Co Limited NAP Apartment Hotel and our face Crystal Director Show amuno so ya se nevi ya de